Welcome to Hammer Dahn! Number one sports betting program coming out of the Back Incorporated Notre Dame. I am Toe Diggs.
Well, baby toe.
Bubba Gumpino, he's a Canadian sensation. He's a bearded wonder.
G'day, daddy.
Bruce?
What's going on, dude?
What is going on, dude?
We're back, man. We're in,
Oh, boy, are we.
we're in the thick of it now.
We are in the thick of it. How you doing, Otter?
Pretty fantastic, Tony. My picks did very, very well over the weekend, and now I'm looking at a decent balance to probably blow on week one.
Good. I respect that. I like that. Apologies to the listeners from all of us for Jacksonville State.
Yeah,
That was Thursday night, right?
West Virginia.
Yeah.
I was not on West Virginia.
Yeah, UNC. That was lucky to win that one. I'm trying to think now to Thursday night. You know,
I know for the
that's what I
weekend
remember.
because did someone make a graphic and send it in?
This guy Walker Davies has been making a graphic and sending them to me.
What's wrong, Gums?
You don't like Walker Davies?
No, it's great.
I went 6-5 on the weekend. I'll take that week one.
I know. So Saturday I went 0 for 5. That's not good. So then I took it upon myself to tweet out picks
Hell yeah, to get back.
for the Sunday night standalone and the Monday. Won both of them. Gumpy, I consulted with you about USC to make sure I wasn't.
Yeah, Gumps was always on you.
I
Yeah.
love their quarterback.
Make sure I wasn't crazy.
Miller Moss.
Yes, I really do. And their defense I did not expect.
Yeah, they seemed a little. I mean, they're playing a SEC team, but they looked a little undersized. But they were fucking sticking their nose in it,
Yeah.
which I respect.
No, yeah, both defenses.
Yeah, fired up.
Yeah.
It was fiery. Number 2, Lacey. He's a fiery son of a bitch.
As we roll through, Georgia, obviously, it was close early, 6-0 half, and then they just fucking put it on them.
Yeah, I don't think Clemson's terrible. I think Georgia's doing that to fucking everybody.
Yep.
The worry with
tend to agree.
Clemson is Klubnik stinks.
I do have just a bone
I don't
to
think they
pick.
trust them.
Yeah.
I have an affinity towards Clemson. Dabo, like, what the hell are we doing here? You're 54 years old. Are you going to coach for the next 20 years and never have a goddamn transfer?
Yeah, I mean, it's
it is.
stupid.
It is.
And then
It's so
he's
stupid.
And it's not like it's worked either.
No.
Like if it's something you were doing, it's like
No, they've
hey,
actually
our
gotten
team's-
worse year by year by
Yeah.
year.
So
and then you're playing the hits like it's 2016 and you got Deshaun Watson where you're like just all right, first down, let's throw a quick tunnel screen out to the right and hopefully gain 3 to 4 yards.
No, they need to figure that out.
Figure out your offense, throw the ball down the field, get some goddamn transfers in there, maybe a wide receiver.
Yeah.
And be competitive. It felt like they were like, oh shit, well we booked this game while we were a national champion and now we got Georgia week 1. Let's just try to not get any injuries and get
It did
into
kind
the
of feel like that,
ACC.
did it?
Disappointing.
Ohio State win, didn't cover. Oregon win, definitely did not cover.
How did he throw for that many yards and they only scored 24 points?
Threw
I
for
did not
380,
have
scored
eyes
for
on that
24.
game.
Red zone scaries?
Yeah, it was a lot. It was just weird. A lot of short passes, but I mean, he completed 40 balls.
It was on this TV at the bar, like to my left. I didn't see much.
It must be red zone stuff, right?
Week 1 so hard to. Texas 52-0. They took care of business. Alabama took care of business. Ole Miss took care of business.
Colorado State I just rewatched the highlights today.
They had no answers.
They couldn't tackle anybody.
No, they had no answers.
We've been saying it year after year, but I think we can say it and be, the U is fucking.
You think the U's back?
You look at their schedule,
Oh, yeah. The schedule is nothing.
like, if not now, then when? And Cam Ward is such a fucking dog.
That's my difference. I love Cam Ward.
Yes.
So I will lean to that side, but for that team has snake bitten me way too many times in the last 5 years. They're going to lose one that they shouldn't.
I've been saying it, and I'm just gonna wait for it. But I'm all the way back in on the U.
I don't know if Cam Ward will lose one.
Yeah.
that he
See,
should.
I think I'm throwing a Cam Ward Heisman
Mike.
ticket plus 900.
He's nasty.
What if
I
he has
love
three more
Cam Ward.
3 more great games in a row? What's he gonna be at? Plus 600 probably.
Probably, yeah.
Amaliva might stat him out.
Him.
Amaliva.
Yeah.
That's not how you say
No.
it.
It's not Nico.
But it's like if you were to make his name a sentence, it would be Amaliva.
Yeah.
That is well said, Bruce.
Yeah. I mean,
That's that Saturday night, Colorado.
Who's the favorite now?
Nebraska
Jackson
is
Dart?
Fucking,
Jackson Dart jump up to the fair, or is it still
let's see.
Gabriel and
Cassiano should be in the fucking mix too, as far as I'm concerned.
impressive win by Notre Dame. They ran the ball, they played defense. Their O-line that only had 6 starts coming into the year, I thought played pretty well.
Yeah.
Their
run defense was nasty.
Their defense is gonna be fun.
Yeah, they're nasty.
And now that schedule, they play Florida State, which is no longer ranked, and then they got USC at the end, and that's pretty much Notre Dame. You could probably chalk them up as a playoff team today.
Yeah. They had the best in terms of Florida State falling apart.
Yeah.
And then being rock solid. They had probably the best weekend in terms of playoff hopes.
Penn State they looked fine. They looked good.
Drew Aller. I mean, like, it is West Virginia's defense, and like he will have to go into the Big Ten defenses, but he looked so much improved just from an accuracy standpoint.
They had no
and the swag standpoint.
They had no explosive plays last year. New OC from Kansas.
Yeah.
Huge. You got it, Comes?
Yeah.
What's that?
A Heisman?
No, I was trying to find it.
Okay.
I'm not seeing
Also,
it.
that receiver from Kansas that they got is a fucking dog, number 6. Shit, I forgot.
Michigan won, didn't cover. That one was a lot closer than that score.
So what happened? Was that guy
you
always
think
the
so?
starter or what?
No.
Orgy can't throw?
I disagree.
Definitely that.
Yeah.
That's
So
definitely true.
Orgy can't throw. It was the real takeaway. So that was like a bummer realization.
He skipped a couple.
I do disagree that it was closer than the final. Michigan was in complete control.
Yeah.
They had 3 picks
Yes, correct.
that were called back or called incomplete for hitting the ground before Will Johnson's pick 6. Their defense is still, for my money, the best in the country. Their secondary is certainly the best in the country, and that's without Rod Moore, their free safety, who should be back mid-season from a spring ACL. But quarterback, I mean, Davis Warren, he's a cancer survivor.
Congrats.
And he really only did have one horrible throw, which was an underthrown deep ball picked off by Fresno State.
The run game didn't look great though either.
Yeah, that's the bigger concern. Donovan, Big Game Don. But Big Game Donovan Edwards has had this thing, and obviously they had Corum, so it didn't really matter, where he would like average 2 yards a carry against the Fresno States of the world, and then like against Ohio State turn into like a 99 overall. So like maybe that's a thing.
He did that for like 9 or 10 games a year the last 2 years.
Yeah. Every big game.
Yeah.
Donovan Edwards would show up, and he would be kind of a no-show in games like this. I'm not particularly worried in the long haul. Short term, Texas coming to the big house, certainly a little worried that it could get out of hand.
Yeah,
don't think you cover 7.5.
That jumped from 3.5 to 7.5 this week.
I fancy Michigan plus 7.
Yeah, I do, because Texas was just running, trap down Colorado State's throat for 25 yards. Like, you're not going to do that against Michigan. Some of Quinn Ewers' throws that were going for completions against Colorado State will be intercepted against Michigan. And we just can't have Davis Warren underthrow a post route into triple coverage, and we should be okay.
I'll probably be on the other side of you guys.
I do have the
respect it.
Heisman trophy. Dylan Gabriel plus 850.
Still a favorite.
Jackson Dart plus 850. Cam Ward plus 850.
So yeah, we got
Carson Beck plus 900. Milrow plus 1,000. Ewers plus 1,100.
those all make sense.
Yeah.
Tennessee and Nico Imaleva. They looked really good. Oklahoma State, they did not let South Dakota State go big, go blue, go Jacks. They went up early and then just
sat on.
kept going. Yes, we talked about the U. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good weekend in college ball.
Norvell is something.
2-10 without Jordan Travis now.
He's something.
This is just football.
You guys get any BC moneyline action on that last night?
No,
just
that
the
guy. Spread.
Yeah, I took the spread.
6 rack.
I thought it was going to be a hold on for. I mean, we're in Tallahassee. Like, I wasn't even thinking about it, to be completely honest with you.
I know.
In Tallahassee.
I know.
This is BC.
I know. I actually I thought about taking a money line, but then I was like, actually, if they would have won the Georgia Tech game by like a field goal or something like that, I would have felt a lot better about taking BC. But because they lost, I was like, oh, they'll fucking bounce.
Yeah, they better.
They didn't.
No.
They didn't.
Seeing ghosts.
We are on to the NFL, though.
Yes, we are. Yes.
2 days away. We have Ravens, Chiefs. 3 is the spread. 46.5 is your total. Chiefs at home. We didn't preview these two teams.
The
Or
49ers.
49ers and the Chiefs.
We
We
did
did preview the
Ravens.
Ravens. I think I'm leaning Chiefs here.
Yeah, my only concern is just
They normally
not
Yes.
even start slow because you can't really say that about the Chiefs, but their defense just what's his name? Spags doesn't really feel like he lets
It
the
gets in
whole
his
thing
bag
eat.
until-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, last year didn't have Chris Jones for week 1.
Yep.
True.
and Detroit was a very good football.
Yeah, I think it's just it's a money line Chiefs play for me just because I don't think the Ravens defense is they lost some guys. They
McDonald.
also lost Weaver.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the guy who's DC is 32 years old.
Yeah.
No,
Also,
I think you're asking a
obviously
lot.
rest in peace to their O-line coach who passed away. Was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And they lost 3 O-line starters, gone. I got more concerns about the Ravens than I do the Chiefs.
Yeah, love Derrick Henry, but I think you're asking a lot.
What do we got a wide out for Chiefs week 1? Rasheed Rice and pretty much exactly who they had last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Xavier Worthy.
Xavier
Oh
Worthy.
yeah,
Who-
Xavier Worthy.
Who is like, I forget what the total actually is, but like,
Way too high.
yeah. Just
His over
just,
is way too high.
just,
It's
I'm
just
not
one deep ball though, right?
exactly, but if he drops it,
What is it,
Mahomes
like
isn't.
60 something?
If he drops it in the first quarter, Mahomes isn't looking at him for the rest of the
I mean,
game.
he might. He went back to the well with Tony.
true.
How many
Yeah,
times?
it's true.
True, Bruce.
No, I'm with you, Gumps, on the Chiefs.
Oh, it's 44.5. That's not.
That's one deep.
That's
ball.
one D ball.
Yeah.
But if he drops it,
Is
I think
Juju?
the bet
Is
goes.
Juju?
On the list.
Is he
No.
playing?
I would think not.
I'm curious what Kelsey looks like because he was banged up to start the year.
His
last
total
year.
is criminally low, right?
What is it?
58.5?
Oh, I would throw that.
I know, but
I mean, the alt 50 isn't going to be bad. That's pretty chill.
Do you
That
know
is
what? Do you know
pretty
what?
chill.
I mean,
Yeah.
might be my favorite bet of the night. Samaje Perine anytime touch.
is he going to play?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
playing, and
Yeah.
there's no way
Oh, yeah.
I'll punch him with it.
A big third down.
That's
pass.
just this is just what's gonna happen.
Yeah. They're going to run like corn dog snake reverse bangle and hit him wide open in the flat.
Yeah.
Maybe, or who? Unless Carson Steele gets those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I did pick up Carson Steele on my fantasy team.
It's not a bad pickup, brother.
He was my last pick. He's a fucking good old shot in the dark here. I hope that guy gets a lot of fucking carries on the goal line.
I will say, even though I am on the Chiefs, because it should be said, Lamar Jackson is 12-0 and 1 against the spread as a regular season underdog.
Wow.
12-0-1. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. 12-0 and 1.
So
Against the
anytime he's a
spread.
dog, he's
Covered.
covered. Interesting.
Every time.
Yeah. 9-4 straight up.
Jeez, that's impressive.
It is impressive. I wouldn't have.
Perrine's plus 500. Carson Steele's plus 400. So do with that what you will there.
Okay.
Sky Moore playing? Is he on the team? What happened there?
Is he playing gunner?
I think he's
or-
out of there.
Yeah, I don't.
He's on the list here.
No.
Oh, Noah Gray, Mike. Just good to see these.
Sky Moore's on the depth chart behind Xavier Worthy,
It's good to see the old touchdown sheet here.
isn't it?
It is.
McCole Hardman still there.
Yeah, I'm leaning Chiefs early. Packers Eagles. Ooh, are there 3s out there still for the Packers? There was a 3 this morning for
Still.
sure.
I saw a 3 this morning.
I snagged it.
Is it 3.5?
Still there.
Yeah,
the
I would have
green one.
snagged that one as well.
I snagged it.
Is it 3.5 everywhere else?
No. There's 2.5.
2.5.
I don't particularly love it.
I think the books gave us 3. A lot of people jumped on it, back down to 2.5.
The neutral field is what does it for me. It's like, are they like I would make it pick them. So
Which
I
quarterback
like,
do you
so I
think's
like the
better?
Packers.
Ooh,
Jordan Love.
good question.
I tend to agree.
Yeah.
Now I tend to agree.
Defense should be better. Got a new DC.
Now, I give the weapons edge to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yes.
The O-line, both very good O-lines.
Who they got running the ball besides Jacobs?
Nope, that's it.
Who?
See, I don't love that.
It's just Josh Jacobs.
He's just a bell cow.
Yeah.
All right.
He is that good though. Like his last season with the Raiders, Not
I think
the best,
I
but
saw a
one
stat the other
before.
day. He faced like 8-9 man boxes more than anyone in the league last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they might just throw it 45 times, and I still like him because
Marshawn Lloyd is listed as the backup. He's a rookie from USC, but I think he's hurt. I could be wrong though, or he was battling something. If you're wondering who Josh Jacobs' backup is,
Yeah.
Josh Jacob Jingleheimer.
you know what's nice when you go from Saturday to Sunday?
What?
You go down the board.
Where?
Every single spread is
Yeah.
2.5,
nice,
3.5.
Nice and tight, like
4.5.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at who was I looking at? Just some of these spreads this weekend for college. I'm like, oh, I'm interested in that team. Oh, they're 10.5-point favorites.
Yeah.
I don't love them at 10.
Yeah. SMU after
That's the
watching
one.
them with-
SMU minus
after
10
watching
against
with
BYU.
Nevada laying 10.
But I'm
against-
gonna have to. I feel.
No, dude. I'm just gonna watch it. I have the SMU to make the playoff future, so I'm hoping that they iron it all
But
out.
it
make a run.
is nice to get nice and tight on Sunday.
Titans.
Yeah, it
Titans
is
down to 3.5.
I know that's what I'm saying
Steelers
here.
up to 3.5.
Yeah, we gotta.
Broncos up to 6, and everyone's on the Broncos.
I'm
That
skipping a
makes me
good.
very nervous.
Yeah, I'm not laying 6 with the Seahawks week 1.
I think the Dolphins are short.
I'm gonna be on the Fins on the money line now. It's gone from minus 175 to minus 155.
Yeah, I just laid the tree because I do think this high flying creative offense we should be able to cover the short number, and I think the Bills is short.
I do too.
Like it just should be 6.5, 7.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
We're
but
getting, now we're under 6.
yeah, it's being bet down to 5.5, and I just disagree with all that.
A lot of
action.
respect for a Cardinals team that has won 4 games in the last.
Yeah, like from a training camp highlight. Like why? Why?
I also don't love that Kyler didn't play at all in the preseason.
This Browns cow.
That feels like a.
I don't know.
I'm on the Browns.
I am on the Browns, but I'm feeling worse about it by the day.
I got minus 115 early, and I probably wouldn't lay minus 140. But 8-1 at home last year.
Like, what the hell is Deshaun gonna
They
be?
got a rookie left tackle.
The more that I was thinking about it, I was
Cowboys.
hyping up Deshaun. Just thinking about the Browns, it's like, oh yeah, he wasn't that bad. The last 2 years, like last year, he sucked when he played.
But
He did.
did.
He genuinely sucked.
yeah,
That did.
terrible.
If he didn't get
Oh,
hurt, they
big
wouldn't have made the
news.
fucking playoffs.
He also hasn't played in the preseason either.
Dayball calling plays.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's good news.
Yep.
What do you feel about that, Bruce? Do you think you guys beat Sam Darnold and the boys?
I'm getting less excited about it.
I feel like I'm going to stay away from games like that where Danny didn't really play last year. Sam Darnold didn't play for the Vikings last year. I'm going to stay away from that. Like,
Yeah, I feel like we lose, but it's like hopeful.
too many.
Starting to think about the Chargers on the money line.
Oh no, brother.
See, that's another one where it's like that. There's a lot of unknowns. Chargers brand new coaching staff. Raiders basically brand new coaching staff, new quarterbacks.
The
I don't want to
autumn
touch
wind.
games where I don't know what the fuck is going on yet.
The autumn wind was a Raider.
What the fuck do we think Gardner Minshew's gonna do?
He's gonna sling it.
Guy
we
almost
don't
took,
know.
guy almost
He's
took the
gonna
post to
sling
play.
it.
I know. He also like.
He's
lost
got
a
to
job in
overcome
Jacksonville.
Luke Getsy, which is my concern. But
Yeah.
I think that the total's 42. We're gonna play this thing in a fucking phone
The
booth.
total's 40.5 now, brother.
Yeah, we're playing this thing in a phone booth, regardless.
Point stands.
Yeah, and I just think that the Raiders grind out a cover of 3.5, maybe lose by a field goal, maybe win the game outright.
Like I feel like I'd be much more confident in Seattle if they didn't have a new coaching staff at that number at 5.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's just not something I'm willing to do.
What are they gonna look like? And
We have no idea.
will Gino keep throwing red zone picks and breaking my heart?
Probably.
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 Like
I mean, they got weapons galore.
I think it's part of
You
the
know what I
reason
mean?
why
Like, they got fucking.
they do. JSN.
DK.
If
Lockett.
Kenneth Walker's
Kenneth
healthy,
Walker.
they can pound the rock. They're a
Um,
good team.
I think part of the reason why I'm probably going to be on the Bucks is because they bring everybody back.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, do they lost a coordinator? Sure.
I don't worry about
But-
losing a couple leaders on the defensive end.
For
The Bucks.
yeah,
That's my.
they still have Levante David
yeah.
there.
That would be my only take on that.
Lions short.
At 170 on the money line,
Yeah,
feels like it.
Yeah, a bit.
But-
I would tend
because
to
they
agree.
bring everybody back as well.
Kelly Stafford not going anymore.
Yeah, that's huge.
So that's probably why it went down a bit.
Puka playing? Do we know?
Knee, he should be, they said.
He'll be out there.
Niners were minus 3.5, now back up to
4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, because they that makes sense. When you get everyone back in practice,
Big Trent.
that's gonna happen. Yeah. As the week goes on, we'll dive into more and more and more. I was trying to remember how we did our weeks last year. Was it like one day? Oh, I know what we did. I dove into the numbers. Who likes to run the ball? All that good stuff. Where's the money at? Trends.
Yeah. Trends day.
Trends day.
Trends day. Well said.
And then the picks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Picks
Couple
Thursday.
tea leaves along the way.
Couple tea leaves along the way, which
Tea
we
Leaf
love.
Tuesday, yeah.
You got any baseball today?
Yeah, I got a few here. I like the Rays on the money line versus the Twins.
Okay.
I got the Pirates money line versus Cubs with Skeens going.
Yeah, baby.
Brewers money line versus Cardinals, short there. Royals +1/2 versus the Guards at home. I like the Rangers +1/2 versus the Yankees. I don't know. Rodon's just not doing it. Heaney's going for the Rangers, Bruce's boy.
Yep.
And then I got the Mariners money line versus the A's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was baseball gone.
I've been doing pretty well.
Completely.
Yeah.
When I
it
was
just
0 for 5 on Saturday, I turned to the diamond and it helped me. It helped me get through
It will always be there for you.
I am on the Yankees mostly the just pure rooting interest. They've lost 6 of.
Are they back on it?
Red Sox are also, I think.
Are they back on the schneid a bit?
No. They keep doing this. They're not sweeping anyone, but they're taking 2 out of 3
Oh,
against
two.
every.
I thought you said they lost 6 of.
6 of Rondon's last 6.
Oh,
starts.
okay.
They've lost all of them.
His ERA is ballooned a bit.
Yeah, his ERA
It is a
stinks.
bit balloon.
Bit balloony.
Our pitching staff in general just kind of stinks, but Judge and Soto and Wells.
Is Garrett Cole okay?
He's okay.
I saw him eating that banana because he had cramps.
And then I love the Dodgers.
General body soreness again.
Yeah.
This guy.
Dodgers? Who was the Dodgers?
Dodgers any
guy?
way you get them.
The Dodgers have a fucking pitcher. They've got the Angels. Walker Buehler takes on Reed Detmers.
Yeah, that feels like what's
Walker Buehler figured it out at all?
A
or-
little bit more than Reed
Yeah.
Detmers.
Yeah, you
which
could-
is-
yeah.
which is all we're looking
I'd like to
for.
bet on. Yeah. You can
Oh,
bet
I'm
on
just
that.
seeing this now. I'm putting on for the Giants first 5 +1/2 at home with Kyle Harrison going
Okay.
Yep.
against Ryan Nelson.
Guess what we're on, Tony? Fucking international break again.
No footy
I
today.
mean, I can't express this
Didn't we
enough.
just start the season?
Yeah.
3 weeks in. I can't express this enough. Few things in life give me more joy than watching Liverpool kick the shit out of Man United
Hell yeah.
at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
That could have been 7-0.
The Man U still stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they backed their coach today, so they should be
Oh,
fine.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eric Ten Hag.
Tottenham stinks too.
well,
they'll be all right.
That's all right.
And Ball figured it out.
No, I don't think he will.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you out on the Spurs?
we are stuck in the just below elite netherworld of the Premier League, and
Fighting for that
Ange-
number 4 spot every
and
year.
Ange is stuck.
I
in
love it.
Tactical idealism where, the players might not suit it, but he's gonna do it anyway. Madison has not been class. It's sad.
I can't say the new Gaffa has won me over.
Yeah.
Arne Slot.
Arne Slot is
Fucking
pretty
dog.
diabolical.
They did a 2-minute clip of him breaking down what Ten Hag was trying to do in that game after it. It was fucking all time. Mo Salah was just world class.
All right, boys.
I think that's just about it.
That is just about it for today. We'll do a deeper dive as the week goes on. Wednesday, Thursday,
Big one Friday night
Oh yeah.
Friday night.
on the water.
Friday night.
Northwestern.
Duke at Northwestern.
Ooh, I already bet.
Oh, by the way,
I already bet it.
what was my overall record? Whatever. But the 5 stars,
Yeah.
the 2 unders.
Ooh, you had 2 5-stars?
Yeah, the Northwestern, Miami, Ohio under, the Notre Dame under, and then Fresno State. They all came home. So
Nice.
I mean, I was.
the Northwestern Miami Ohio game, they will write stories of that game for years to come. 13-6 barn burner.
I have yet to release the 5-star Kraken.
The U was about as
Yeah.
5 stars I had
Yeah,
in my back.
the-
pocket.
I'm glad I came around onto that side.
Yeah, it's just Cam Ward. He's just I really don't know how. Well, I mean, the U is a storied program,
Yeah, it's
But
been a while though.
but I feel
20
I don't know. He's fucking
It's-
nobody watched Washington State play football. You know what I mean? Like he was
We do.
doing the same thing. last year.
Nobody watched Incarnate Word. He was doing it there.
Yes, sir.
They do forget Incarnate Word.
What's the other one? UNLV. Houston's
what
a bad
these
look.
cats don't realize.
What's going on with you? They're just dead.
Well, no, whole brand. Everyone left.
Charlotte came out of the gates hot. They were up 7-0, but then led up 30 straight.
The losses were Jack State. They fucking really let me. Virginia Tech.
Virginia, yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That one,
killed
that
the
one
money
fucking
line.
embarrassed me.
That one
by
killed
core.
the money line
Yeah,
parlay.
that was-
Boise State were 12-point favorites. They won by 11. That one hurt.
Yeah, they got no defense.
Who's that?
They returned all 11 starters. I did not expect Georgia Southern to score
45 on them.
45,
That's not a good look.
56, 45,
Oregon.
or whatever it was.
I was
No,
looking
it's
to
not.
back them plus 21.5.
I know,
I'm
I was
wait,
too.
Wait, they let up 45.
I know.
Oh, Nevada won outright, 9.5-point dogs. They're getting
Nice.
2 at home again this week. They are playing very
Yeah,
good ball.
they are a bit of a darling. early.
UMass lost to Eastern Michigan. TCU, that was a nice field goal by Stanford on Friday night. Forgot about that.
Fuck, that was the other one. TCU up 10 points. Stanford, hey, we got a decision to make here. We're down 10. Do we kick the field goal with 40 seconds left, or do we?
No.
Missouri also did the same thing. Cover 50.5, I believe. They kicked a field goal to cover.
Yeah, the TCU one kind of hurt.
Yeah.
But
Just-
Stanford also kind of played well. So
They did look better. I think
Yeah.
TCU is just not that great anymore.
Yeah. To run through how fun my Saturday was real quick. I had Clemson plus 14.5.
Yeah, you
They
did.
lost 34-3. West Virginia plus 10.5. They lost 32-12. Florida plus 3.5. They lost 41-17. And then I had Colorado State plus 35. They lost 52-0.
Well, at least there was a never thought that you were going to win anything.
Yeah.
You know, it was
that
over.
that is
Yeah,
the-
that was-
It
that
was
is
over
the
pretty
positive.
quick.
There was no. I was never.
Didn't even get to the fourth
First
quarter.
two fucking drives.
I was
after
never
the
itching
game.
to live bet.
No.
I'll tell you that much.
I'm looking down. I did say potentially Hawaii money line, just a little, and they lost 16-13. That was a.
That was a good game. They were up.
That game was crazy. It was mesmerizing in the quad box because of the TV angle. It was like Connor Stallion's wet dream,
Yeah.
just like on the field, straight shot across.
Let's hope his boys get a win this week. Tough
Yeah,
start.
no, they bounced back. Yeah.
Tough start.
Navy.
No, his high school team lost.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they're the worst. Terrible program.
He'll
I
get
know
it
that.
figured out.
All right.
Well, Tony, I guess.
Yep.
Well, Tony.
Yep.
First time you quit, it's hard. The second time, it gets easier.
First off,
The third time, you don't even have to think about it. Bear Bryant.
never quit.
Never quit.
That's all.
Don't ever give up.
Don't ever give up.
Don't ever
Thank
give
you.
up.
Good luck.
God bless.
Hammer.
Ah.